think Little Helper is on. Oh, and apparently so is my phone. Hello. All right. So I did share my live out where I needed to share it out as far as I can, as much as I can or could. But I wanted to kind of follow up. So yesterday I know that I was doing the interest meeting for the program, and I'm doing another one on this Thursday. So I want to make sure that I use every opportunity that's possible to get the communication out so that people can be in the room. So just in case anyone was thinking like, oh wait, I missed it, so am I too late? And I just want to say, no, you're not too late. So if you are interested, please let me know. Just send me a message so I can make sure I have your email. But the next one is happening this Thursday, and I'm going to do it at 7:30 Central timing. So you have not missed it. Well, you did. You missed Mondays, but I'm going to try to do it at least twice a week, because I'm looking to roll this out for September. And this is so far, I'm looking at second week of September. So I need to make sure that I get the people in the room so that I can give the information, so they can first, make sure. Oh my God, Lord have mercy, help me. I am so sorry. My phone keep ringing and I can't even put it on vibrate, because I can't. It's holding up my thing. Long story. Anyway, let me focus because I got 30 minutes to get this out. Okay. And then I gotta go, but then I'm coming back tonight. And so tonight I'm going to actually do a battle. Okay, so tonight I'm gonna do an actual battle, because from Friday I have a lot of people who got power ups, and they need to make sure that they can use it, and they can only use it during my live because they got it in my room. So I don't want nobody to miss out. So I want to make sure that I have it, the battle tonight, because the thing about that is they give you 5 days to use the power ups or the gloves or whatever. So you have to like, okay, well, what if I didn't plan on going back live again? Or I was going to be going live, but I wasn't going to necessarily battle. But in order to make sure that the people that was in your room still can use those points, is a good thing, because you don't want them to lose it, because number one, they can now get new points and more points. Okay, and it helps you win the battle. So listen, that helps everybody. So I definitely want to make sure that I handle that on tonight afterwards when I get back. But I want to just kind of touch base again from the life coach certification program. So with the life coach certification program, again, this is going to be something that is different that from what I've done before. But I do want to put it out there that I am still taking clients. Okay, so I am still taking on individuals who wants to be coached. Okay, so I don't want it to be like in a replacement of, because it's not. It's definitely a combination, just to kind of first of all, I am increasing another level in my business, and it's also giving me an opportunity to share my knowledge, with other women that might be interested in this field, and also to be able to put before someone who probably, knows nothing about it, but maybe they thought about it before, and was thinking like, well, I don't know all that it takes, or this, that, and the other. Or they probably have been told before, you will make a great life coach. And then probably was like, oh, okay. So now I want to bring this to their front door, which would be Zoom. That's your front door. Okay, Zoom. And I wanted to make sure that I put that information out there before people, because you don't know what you don't know. And a lot of times there are different opportunities that may be available, but you just think that they may not be available to you, because you might be thinking that, oh, you must need this, you must need that. And yes, there is things that you obviously will need, but it's very important to hear it from someone that can really break it down for you, and that can really guide you and can coach you, right? Because you may start off with a certification program and be like, well, what do I do with this now? But I want to be able to answer that for you even before you even think about that question. Why? Because I want to give you a coaching business in a bag, right? And it's like, wait, what? I know it sounds crazy, but do you guys remember Bed Bath and Beyond? Bed Bath and Beyond back in the day used to sell that bed in the bag. And basically it made sure that every component that you would need for your bedroom was already in that bag, so that all you would need to do is take it out and be ready to use it and put everything in its proper place. So that's what I want to be able to do, and that is one of the things that not necessarily was offered to me, but I didn't even know I would have needed that, right? um but I think this will make a great transition for someone who is looking to go into a new field, or maybe someone who have thought about it but don't know where to start, and to be able to have your answers to all of your questions prior. That's awesome. It kind of help ease the nervousness, right? Because now you're going into this new territory and you're like, oh my God, I don't even know. Okay, so if I start doing this life coach with this certification, how do I get the people in the room? How do people find out about me? Hey, hey YouTube, hey Facebook, Epic. No, no. Sit and stay. Thank you. So it's very important that everybody know that the idea for the Q&A is obviously to help you. Oh, I got a flash goal. Wait, let's see what my flash goal is. Let's see what TikTok gave me, y'all. Oh my God, TikTok gave me the daily heart me. Oh my God. Okay, TikTok, you gave me the daily heart me. All right. TikTok gave me the daily heart me, y'all, for my flash goal. So it's 3 daily heart means, and they do require 1 cent each. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome to the room. So, again, I want to be able to ask, to have questions answered for anyone who's thinking about this field, or for anyone who just is curious, right? Maybe you're not saying you ready to have a business or not, but you might be curious. Thank you for the follow, Stephanie. I want to be a epic. No, no. You may not even know that this is something that will be, a new life for you, a new business for you, a new open door for you. Maybe you might want to do it on, as a, not only just as a new business, but you may want to do it as part-time, right? So what does that look like for you? What does that look like as far as time, or as far as expense, as far as knowledge? What does that, don't move, what does that look like? What do you need to do? And I'm telling you, when you hear the information that I'm going to share with you all, you're going to be like, wait, I thought I had to do this, I thought I had to do that. And I want to be able to help you out. Okay, so if you are here on YouTube and Facebook and you are interested, okay, if you are interested in attending Thursday's life coach certification program, okay, let me know and I will get you to the room for this coming Thursday, 7 p.m. 7, I'm sorry, not 7 p.m. 70 Central Standard Time. It is something you could also invite another woman, too. But the only thing is, you would have to let me know, or have them contact me so that I can get their email information to be able to send it out to them on Thursday. Okay, so there is great opportunities here in this field. And Gio, over here. And there's no time like the present to be able to get into this opportunity, right? And you may think like, wait, there's so many different coaches. Yes, there are, but there's also a lot of McDonald's, right? There's also a lot of restaurants. But what you get to do with your business is going to be what you do with your business. Because why? You didn't do it. So you're going to be able to cultivate your coaching program how you want to cultivate your coaching program. You're going to be able to put opportunities in front of women, to have them find their purpose, right? Even find their healing, find their joy, find their peace. So you may be that coach that can help them along their journey. So yes, there's opportunities available out here for women coaches. Hello, hey, blessed and blessed. Welcome to the room. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. You know what? I have my daily the flash goal, and it's the daily heart me. So if you're able, if you would like to contribute to that, that would really be awesome. I do have to meet 3 of them, and I think I have like maybe 12. Oh, I got 10 minutes to get 3 of them. I don't know how that's gonna work or not, but that's what TikTok gave me. The flash goal today is the daily heart me. So I need 3. um, but okay, thank you. So now I need 2. Thank you so much. So ladies, what am I saying? What I'm saying is, this is an opportunity for a new thing. This is a new open door for a business. Okay. And listen, you will be in the business of helping women, or helping whoever your community will be. But you get to now think about something that's going to bring you a great reward, because it's awesome when you see that what you have done, or what you were able to provide to someone, to see them not only just not only see them use it, but to see them be successful at it. It's a very sweet spot. Now, I'm not going to say that there are not some tough spots, because there's also some tough conversations that you may have with people, because depending on your niche, it's not always a fun conversation. Because, like, let's say if you're in the trauma niche and you have to talk or speak to a woman across from you, whether that's in Zoom or in person, and you have to hear a horror story that they have experienced. So it does come with some challenges, because your heart could be possible. Hey, shh. Your heart could be heavy because you're hearing this information. But at the same token, when you are also the same person who can help them, that brings another level of reward to you, and another level of, comfort to them, because there might have been like, I didn't know what else to do. I'm so glad I found you, right? Because you are potentially being an answer prayer, and we don't always think about that we are answer prayers to someone's challenges, to someone's to someone's trauma, to someone's pain, to someone's fear. You could be the encouragement that that person needed just in the nick of time. You could be a glimpse of hope, because one thing I did talk about yesterday, and I want to make sure I bring this in every conversation that I have, is this: you as a life coach, you have to be honest. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be honest with the people that you are going to coach. If you're not comfortable in your own story, if you're not comfortable in your own experiences, it's going to be very challenging for you to be comfortable to help them, because they're going to want to know how you did it. They're going to want to know, what did you hold on to? They're going to want to know, what's your resources that you used. And you cannot be like, hamana. You could, but that's going to take away from your credibility. That it's going to take away from your, certification. They're going to be like, well, I don't understand why you want to do life coach and you don't even want to talk about your life. How are you going to help me? You need to first start with the helping yourself, friend, right? And you don't ever want to be in that space where the person that you are coaching don't even respect your methods, or don't even respect your information, because they're like, yeah, right, you don't even know. It's gonna be like awkward, right? You want to be able to say, okay, yes, I went through this. This is what I did. This is what I used. This is how I got through. And then you want to also remind them, like, listen, because I'm here with you, it goes to show you that you can make it. There is a light at the end of that tunnel. But if you cannot tell them that, if you cannot speak of your own truth, you're not going to be able to speak to their situation. Because one of the things about coaching is you are coaching your experiences. You're coaching from knowledge that you have. That is why I say this. You cannot say, well, there's a bunch of coaches, so why do I need to be a coach? Because only you have your story. Only you know what worked for you. When everything don't work for everybody, and even the woman that you are going to be sharing this information with, her process is still going to be different. Why? Because we each have individual things that we survive, and we handle them differently. We're not going to be the first woman that survived ADV, but how we survived comparing to how another woman survived can look very different. even though there are some core similarities, even though there are some relatable pain, but it is still an individual that experienced that, and it is still a different mindset because I'm not you and you're not me. But I can certainly appreciate how you did it, and I can also pull away from what you've done and apply it, if I can, to my situation. And this is how you want to be able to help that woman in the room with you. You want her to walk away feeling like, oh, thank God, I have found someone who understands me. I found another woman who can relate to what I'm going through. That brings people comfort because you're like, wow, I thought I was the only person in the world that been through this. And then you're like, no, you're not alone. And then you're reminding them that there's greatness in them, because now you're going to even speak to their current, or maybe they already went through this situation and they're dealing with the aftermath, right? They're dealing with the aftermath of DV. Epic, stop that. They're dealing with the aftermath of DV, and they want to say, well, okay, I got out. Now what do I do? And you can help give them that information. And I'm telling you, you will be surprised. You will be surprised of how many women that you probably know that are going through situations that they have not shared with anyone. So you could be the very first person that they have decided to trust and to allow in to share their story. And you can walk them through the process of healing. You can walk them through the process of forgiveness. Forgiveness for themselves, forgiveness towards others. Because there are some resentment that comes with certain things. And there are some, hard hearts, anger, frustration, fear, anxiety, worries. There are so many things that can be, against this individual. And yet they're now coming to you and trusting you with the fragility of their heart. They're trusting you with the private moments of their lives. That's not to be taken lightly. And that's not to be handled like, oh, that's just, no. That woman is trusting you. That woman is looking for resources from you. That woman is looking for honesty. They're looking for empathy and sympathy and comfort. They don't have no time for you to be playing around. And maybe you're not coaching something as heavy as a trauma. Maybe you are really coaching on confidence. But what are they trying to get confidence for? What is it that they're finding challenging to do that they're coming to you for help? What is it that they feel like they cannot do? How do you speak into that? How do you encourage that woman who feels broken, who feel like nobody sees her? How do you coach that woman who walks in the room and say, I'm at this job, but nobody acknowledges me because I'm the only woman in the office? Or they feel like they are in an all-man, maybe career. And now the barriers that's against them. the conversations, or maybe the men make all kinds of jokes, from the derogatory jokes, or to all kinds of things. I don't even know why my light just went off. This is not a nighttime show, but my light just went off. My tablet, my not my tablet, my what should we call it? Light. Let's see if I can get it back on. Very weird. Okay, I don't even know. This thing trying to have a nighttime feel to it. No, no, we need to be able to see. That was so random, but okay. But how can you help this woman? How can you encourage this woman? How can you tell her, you know what? I know they may not see you, but there's greatness in you. How, don't worry about them. You keep doing your thing. You keep showing up like you showing up. You keep putting your head up. You keep going in there and doing your job and doing it great. Keep being awesome. How do you encourage that confidence when that woman's confidence is low? Why? Because every day she's going to work, she's being made fun of. Not only because she's a woman, but maybe she's a woman of color. Okay? Not only she's a woman and a woman of color, but now she's in a room with all men. Not only is she a woman of color, she's in a room with all men. Okay, now you're talking about, she maybe was all promoted and now have to lead these men. And now they're looking at her like, you can't lead us. Giving her a hard time. And now she's going home every day just trying to find, like, I can't understand why is this still happening in today's days? And you need to be able to encourage her. You need to be able to tell her she's still a leader. When there's people in the room telling her that she's not. Hello, pals. Welcome to the room. Thank you for getting your daily heart meat. You'll be surprised of how many women deal with so many different challenges and find themselves in these, their backs are against the wall. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. It's complicated. Because you might be saying to yourself, like, oh, are there women really dealing with this kind of stuff? Yes. Even in today's days, there are women who are leaders, but yet when they go to their job, they have to shy away from their knowledge. They have to don't speak because no one is going to listen to them. They're going to have their hand raised until their arms are about burning with muscle aches, but no one is going to call on them. How do you help her to see that she is still a leader? Or how do you help her to be able to still show up, not only in her business or not only on her job, but show up, as that wife, as that mother, as that sister? And what about as that leader in church? And what if it's in church that she's experiencing this? Where it should be a place you like, wait, what do you mean? You have church hurt? Yes. There's so many different things that we experience, and you'll be surprised how your survival is what's going to help her find her survival. And you might be talking to someone who probably felt like it was hopeless until they came across you and you spoke life into them, until they came across your page and they got into a room with you and you were able to understand them and see them and encourage them. We just have to know that there are so much out here that people need help with. And if you have something that was able, that If you have something that's able to help another woman, why would you want to hide that? Bring it to the front. Okay. I got a message, but okay. Um. Uh, okay. I gotta get ready to go because I told y'all I got an engagement I'm going to, and I'm reading my message now. Um, but yeah, what I'm basically saying is this: getting a life coach certification is a very rewarding thing because you are going to be an answered prayer to somebody. It doesn't have to be everybody, but there is someone that needs what's inside of you, what God placed in you. Okay? There is someone that is in need of that, and it's going to help them. It's going to help them to show up better, to show up stronger, to show up healed, to show up in joy, like true joy, not pretending, not fake. Not the people who has signed for that fake it till you make it. Let me just say, guys, I don't really subscribe to that. I don't want you to fake it. I want you to really, have it. And if you don't have it, before you fake it till you make it, why don't you seek the proper help to get you where you need to be? Because I feel like sometimes we fake it till we make it, until the point where we fake it so much that we never make it. Because now we become masters of faking, right? We become masters of faking that we don't even seek the true healing. So I personally do not subscribe to the fake it till you make it. Because I do believe that at some point that gets in the way of you working hard enough to really get it. Because it's like, well, I done faked this so long till now I believe this is the right way. And it's not. Because sometimes the fake it till you make it kind of give you this sense that, well, why do I need to really get there if I'm already getting by with this method? And sometimes we rob ourselves of really experiencing the facts, really experiencing, or even really doing the work to be healed, to be helped. We will get so comfortable with this method that we do ourselves a disservice. So, no, as for me, what everybody do is their reasons, is their way, and it's their business. But for me, I'm not telling anyone to fake it till they make it. I'm going to say be in the present. If this is not working, let's seek the proper help or assistance to make sure that we get what we need, to make sure that when we smile, our smile is real. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Here's what I remember doing. I remember when I did subscribe to the method of fake it till you make it. And I'm going to tell you what it did for me. Oh, you're welcome, pals. I'm going to tell you what it did to me. Because I was doing the fake it till I make it. Can I tell you that I faked it so long that when dysfunctional things showed up in my life, I would just keep tapping into the fake, that it would not allow me to do the work that I needed to do to really tap into the great, because I just leaned in on that fake, because I felt as though, well, if I'm faking it, I don't have to have those hard conversations with anybody. If I'm faking it, they never have to see my pain. If I'm faking it, I never have to be vulnerable. If I'm faking it, I never have to really look at myself to say, maybe it's you. And that's why subscribing to the fake it till you make it method for me doesn't work. Now, what you do and what you subscribe to is for your business. But for me, I'm not going to ever tell my client to fake it till you make it. Okay? Because I don't want my clients to live in uh in this space of thinking that, oh, faking it is the best solution. And I don't want my clients to live or be in a space where, because they're faking it, they actually take on more nonsense because they think that, oh, I can just fake it. Oh, you know what? I could just fake that I love you. I could just fake that I'm in love with you. I could just fake that I'm attracted to you. I could just fake that I like this job. I could just fake it. Like, why? Why not really seek what the truth is, and let's do something about that? Why not do the work, even when it's hard work, to really obtain what you need to have true joy, true peace? You owe yourself that enough to do that work. Because a lot of times when we're doing that work to help ourselves, guess what? We're also doing that work that's going to help our families. That's going to help us be better leaders, better women, better mothers, better wives. So when we do the true work, we don't have to worry about faking, because we're doing the true work in real time, even when it's painful, even when we don't want to. But if you subscribe to the faking, you're gonna be like, I don't really have to do the work because I'm such a master of the fake. And that to me is enough to say no. Because why? And why would I tell my clients this? And why they might say, well, why are you so strong about this? Because I've been there. I can speak from my truth. I can speak to my client from the truth of what it looked like when I was faking it. And truth be told, I never made it. I was faking it, but I never made it, because there wasn't something to make. There wasn't something to do or to get, because I was faking. And what was the work? Who was going to go do the work if I'm already faking it anyway? Why do I need to do the work? Just keep faking. That's easy work. Is it really? It's actually harder work if you're faking it. Because guess what? It's like living a lie. It's living a lie. And if you are living a lie, how can you ever show up for your life? If you are living a lie, how can you help somebody else? So I'm all about you living your truth. I'm all about you being authentic to who you are. I'd rather you show up and be broken than you show up and be faking. I don't want you to fake your wholeness. I don't want you to fake your healing. I want you to really say, you know what? I am not okay today, but I'm willing to do the work every day to obtain what I need to experience or even live the life that's more catered to me, and not me faking to stay in places and in rooms and in spaces that I don't even want to be in or that I don't even belong in. So listen, I know this is like a lot to unpack, but this is why I'm saying that the life coach field is very uh is very rewarding, because you want to be able to help somebody find what you have found in a positive way. You give the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm not going to tell my clients like, oh, yeah, I've always been, with this mindset. A lie. If you have not been with this mindset all the time, you need to tell your client, listen, I was once ratchet. Okay. I was once a mouthy. I was once a cursor. You need to speak your truth. I'm not going to show up and tell them, oh, no, I woke up like this. That's a lie. I did not. I had to do work to get to where I'm at. Work that you're going to do to get to where you need to be. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak of the hard, bad decisions I made and what they cost me. Because there was some decision I made because I was buying into the fake it till you make it, that it hurt me. And I mean, it hurt. Not just the pain in my heart, or the pain in my head. No, physical pain. From illness all the way to DV. Physical pain. Because I needed to fake it, because when I go outside, I don't need no one to know that my husband put his hands on me. I didn't want to walk out there and walk into that truth. So what would I do? I would fake it so that no one would ever think that someone like me is dealing with this. Hey, Coach Brown. Oh, thank you. I'm about to get off though, but thank you for coming in the room. How are you doing? But I will be back tonight for my battle. I will be back tonight for my battle after this event, which I believe my ride is on her way. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me see. Oh yeah, she's on her way. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm just talking about my life coach certification program. So I came to do that conversation now, because when I come back later, I'm just gonna battle and probably leave. Maybe hang around for a couple minutes. But yeah. So I wanted to make sure I come in now and talk about the certification program, because the next one is going to be happening on Thursday. So oh, how was it? Well, congratulations. How was it? Oh, that's great. So I'm just literally talking about getting other women certified, and sharing with them, the information, and actually telling them, that this is a field that a lot of times we don't even know that it's possible. And I want to get more women in the room. And I want to help other women find their niche and find a joy. Yes. And yes, because also depending on what you're going to be coaching, what's going to be your niche, because some niches are harder than others. And so, yeah. Let me just say goodbye to YouTube and Facebook first. Okay, guys, I will be back to see you all tomorrow to continue the conversation on the certification program. If you have any questions, or if you are interested in being in the room this coming Thursday, make sure that you message me and let me know so that I can make sure that you have a seat in the room. Okay. Again, do not forget to message me, and then I'll let you know what's the next step to making sure you get that information for Thursday. Okay. So thank you again, guys, for being in the room on Facebook and YouTube. And I'll see y'all actually tomorrow for the next live. Okay. You also welcome to follow me on TikTok. Okay. All right.